customer.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing out there in Grindstown? Sorry for being a little late, but yeah, I had just some things I had to clean up and get ready, so apologize for a bit of the delay. But here we are. What is going on? How you doing, Grinders? What a special gaming grindhouse opening tonight for everyone. And here we go. So yes, what's up, D in the house with the 10? He goes, kicks in the doors. Is he working on the inside to sell Xbox to Apple? Oh no, D, what's up? And then we have Easy Tone with the 2. He goes, how about those New York Knickerbockers? Dude, that was awesome last night. That was awesome. Craziness. Almost the biggest comeback. And it was second biggest comeback, I think, in playoff history. And the biggest comeback for the Knicks, man. That was crazy. Down like 25 points. I watched that. Dude, that was so awesome. I can't wait. I hope they go to the finals. I hope they win it all. Anyway, what's up? Yo, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're greasing those gears today, dude. We're greasing them, man. This is the thing. So, as you see from the title, we got the state of play announced 2 weeks before it releases, dude. And what's crazy is they are going big. Huge. That's right. Ron says Apple will at least give Xbox. Yo, we'll dab into that. We'll dab into a little grind. You'll get a little grind tonight on that stuff. But yeah, is it inside of Xbox to Apple? Dude, listen. They are in rebuilding stages over there. We'll talk about that later on. But, yo, if you think, anyway, I'll get into it. Let's talk about what greases our gears first. Yeah, Apple not buying that stuff. Liquidated, what's up, man? Shout out to the grinds coming in. Mr. Dizzy, he goes, I'm 8 inches. Oh, damn. He's ready to go. Silver Wolf, Liquidated in the house. We had Taran, Wild Wolf. What's up, man? We're greasing those gears. That's right, man. An hour of announcements, dude. It is crazy, man. It's just a jam. What's up? Yo, it is pretty crazy. So if you weren't there, let's get right into what was announced, and then we'll get into all the craziness behind it. So today, Sony comes out there and they announce their state of play. And their state of play is happening, just so we get this right now. Their state of play is happening. Let me make sure my screen is big enough. Pause. There we go. That their state of play is happening on June 2nd, a Tuesday, at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So that means it is going to be 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, yes, we will be streaming out live here if you want an entertaining show with fun and excitement and awesome reactions. Probably, we're not going to be seated for this show. I'm telling you right now. This is standing room only, this show. Standing room only. That's what this is going to be. We're going to be standing. We're not going to be seated. This is not one of those seated shows. I have a feeling this show is going to be standing only. You're going to be standing going, yo. Because look at this. For the first time in I think ever, like in all the state of plays, I've never seen them do Alamo Draft House Cinema. They are having tickets for cinema, for a movie, to show this state of play. At Alamo Draft House. There are places all over the U.S. They got seats in a theater for this state of play, which is going to be over an hour, and they already said Wolverine will be in it. Yo, seated, we're going to be standing and jumping, because this is what I needed to say, because I couldn't wait for this, because we needed a palate cleanse, and I saw Xbox trying to still do their stuff and hear about them. I'm like, just show enough of executive teams and who they're from and what their job description is. Like, we're hiring people over there. And they tried to do it today with 2 more CEO people that have nothing to do with gaming, some analysts, some horseshit we'll talk about. But, like, the thing is like, just That we can't play that. We can't play CEOs and people and LinkedIn and shit. We could play what's coming in this show. And that's what we need to focus on. This. It's fun to talk about all that other stuff. As long as we get this. And this is where we are getting this. They announced their show. But you know, when Sony's going big, this is showcase. I think this, they don't call it showcase anymore, but this is going to be big. There's no way that they're doing all this stuff. So let's go to the blog and see, dude. 90 minutes, too. 90 minutes, they said. Over an hour. So we'll get to let's go to the PlayStation blog and see exactly what this is. And again, there's no Aaron Greenberg tweet. Just temper expectations, dude. We're going all in. We didn't temper expectations for the last State of Play, and that thing was a banger. But let's go to the PlayStation blog here and cook this thing up. Well, let's see. Let's go to that PlayStation blog and let's read how they're hyping their thing up. Let's see. There it is. State of Play returns. 2 weeks. Right? 2 weeks. There it is. So let's see what we got here. Let's move this over here. Grinder's cooking over there. And here we go. Here it has the times. And we got a new look at Marvel's Wolverine. Kicks off over 60 minutes of news and announcements for games coming to PS5. And Grinders, I'll get you your super chat in 1 second. Let me just drop this exciting bit of knowledge, of timeline knowledge. We have yet on Monday's news, Jason Schreier saying that Herman Hulst, 3 buttons undone, shirtless, walked into his studios and said, "We are no longer putting our PlayStation single-player tentpole titles on PC." Jason Schreier announced that. There's no PlayStation blog. We don't need a leaked or like a memo to the team. No, PlayStation don't do that stuff. That's that hokey dokey shit that Xbox does. Oh, here's Asha's memo to team. Like it's a PR. Like it just shows that it's all fake. It's just an internal memo. Why are you sharing it? Herman Hulst, they don't do that. PlayStation Classy, they don't do that crap. Jason Schreier comes out and says, yeah, he told everybody. He told the people that needed to know. And I'm telling you what I heard, and that's it. That comes out on Monday. Exclusives are back. PlayStation's back. We're done with that PC dabbling stuff. Now it's about bringing it back to PlayStation. What brought us here? PS4 times. And we're putting exclusivity only on PlayStation. And it already started. We don't need to wait to a showcase to find out. It already started with Ghost of Yotei. It started already. We don't need memos. We don't need people telling us what I heard was, or my insiders tell me this. Here's a memo. We don't need it. They're doing it. We don't have to wonder and worry and come up with petitions. We don't need to have emails sent to executives. They just did it because they FAFO'd. They realized, yeah, you know what? We're bringing it back home. And just when that happened, they announced this today. Dude, you couldn't ask for a crazier setup, right? That only on PlayStation, we're back, and here's a State of Play coming to a theater near you with Wolverine that's only on PlayStation. Exclusives matter. They always did. That's right, Easy Tone. Think about that setup. Only on PlayStation, and here's now a banger show that's bigger than ever. 2 weeks notice. State of Play returns on June 2nd. William Aguilar, 10 months VIP in the house. He goes, my theory is that they use the term State of Play for both smaller shows and bigger shows. That used to be called Showcase is proven correct. That's right, William Aguilar. There's no delineation of it. It's State of Play. And, you know, it was one of the things where I really wasn't a fan of that. I wish they did have a nomenclature change because State of Plays are kind of random. They could be indie showcases. They could be showcase one game. Like they had a State of Play for for a third-party game of Borderlands. Like they've had it's an indie show, then it's a banger show where they announce all these crazy games and things like that. So like state of play, your market may vary, but this is the biggie. This is the showcase that we've been waiting for phase 2. We've been waiting for phase 2 to drop, and it's dropping. It dropped halfway with Ghost of Yote, Saros. Now, the whole foot's dropping. I expect. Well, we'll get into what I expect there, but let's read what they selling us first, and then we're gonna get into the fun stuff. What you guys think? Also, I saw something come in, a sticky, something. What was this? Mr. Dizzy, what's up, man? He goes, sent a flow state of 200 joules. Yo, baby, thank you so much, man. I like the little jewels and everything coming in there. Those are cool. Ed's cool to the chat. I see the little thing come up. Thank you, Mr. Dizzy. I really appreciate it, man. The big kahuna. That's right, Easy Tone. That's right. So let's see what they got. Yo, the guy here right here, Tim Turry. Dude got 2 T's, 2-time Tim. Tim Turry, Content Communications Manager. Saying everything he needs to say right here. He goes, Sony State of Play returns June 2nd with more than 60 minutes of updates, announcements, and gameplay reveals from top studios around the world. To kick off, you're going to get a closer look at Wolverine. Insomniac will share more from its upcoming third-person action game, showing off Logan's brutal, relentless combat, along with some new details. Maybe how the world is and how other things. Maybe, who knows? It's an all-new take on the comic book legend that launches on September 15th. Dude, that's a show right there. That's a show. That's stop. Wait.
Another one.
That's stop right there. That's it. Show. That's enough for anybody. Who has better than that? Who has Wolverine come in September with more stuff to show from the greatest studio, Insomniac, who's been cooking superhero games? That's it. That's dude. That's Showcase 1. That's Showcase 1, because I don't know who has more powerful IP than that right now. There's nothing that's going to blow. The only thing is GTA, which we'll get into predictions. But Wolverine by itself, just that little paragraph right there, woo, that's the cake. That's a 3-layer cake right there with the toppings. But that's not enough. We get more. They're not done. It's not just a Wolverine showcase. They want like, hey, we're just going to showcase Wolverine. No. 60 minutes of updates and announcements. It says, watch the State of Play broadcast June 2nd, and you'll be cooking. And that's it, dude. And here it is, special Alamo Draft House State of Play viewings. Yo, we're excited to be partnering with our friends at Alamo Draft House in the U.S. to host special live watch party viewings. Sony bringing back FanFest. Holy crap.
You're my number one customer.
Except there's no tattoo signings. It's just watch our games and go home. We don't need nobody's signing tattoos and doing booty coffee, and nobody's Xbox cotton candy. Nobody doing that. Just watch our games and go home and go pre-order. That's how Sony cooks. They don't need no tattoo and tramp stamps. Tickets will be free but limited, so head over to the Alamo Draft House to learn how to grab a ticket from these locations: Raleigh, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Chicago, Dallas, Fort Worth, and New York City. Which I was closer. New York City. Co-streaming? Yo, we'll be streaming right here. We got a job to do, grinders. We got to deliver the quality games. We got games to deliver, man. Everybody can be standing room only at the Gaming Grindhouse on June 2nd. This might be one of those days that we all need to take a half day. I think I might be putting in for a half day because these are one of the things I think is on blow up the internet. Easy Tone with the 5. He goes, last time they did an extended look of a game, a bigger part of the State of Play, it was 13 minutes of Spider-Man 2. That's right. And if you remember, Spider-Man 2 kind of saved that State of Play, because that State of Play, I think that had Fair Games in it, was a logo. It had Concord in it. Yeah, we're beyond those days. No. This is what I think is going to be there. There's a reason why this is a live viewing watch party for this. I think GTA 6 is going to be there. That's what I think. I think GTA 6 and Wolverine. I think we're going to see more from, and I think we're going to see Intergalactic. And I think Cory Balrog's game gets teased at the end. I think it's all coming down. I think it's all Final Fantasy. That's it. Part 3. Yeah. Who knows? I think so. But I think you have people seated in a theater for Wolverine and GTA 6. Dude, they'll even surgically remove their smile. The smiles will have to be surgically removed. It's going to be Smile 3, a horror show. You'll be walking out of there and be, yo, why does that person just have a permanent PlayStation glaze on them? Like, what? They're going to have a permanent PlayStation glaze. That's what they're going to have. There it is. Where's our emoji? You're going to walk out of that show. Where is it? Where's my PlayStation glaze? Where is it? So here it is. They're gonna walk out of those shows like this. Like that. That's how they're gonna walk out of there. The PlayStation glaze. They're like, yo, what, that dude just smiling. What happened? Yo, he just saw that PlayStation show. We gotta take him into the ER, remove that smile off his face. I need a drink for that one. Telling you. There's a reason why this is going down like this. And to giving you 2 weeks notice. But remember, their price of their console went up. Look at this. Here's Windows for you. The price of the console went up. Now they got to justify it. The services went up $1 if you do the short-term services, not the long-term. Now they say, hey, that's the bad news. But let's show you why you're going to want to stick around. And I'm telling you, like, that's it. This. We needed a palate cleanse. I wanted, like, we needed to just unleash. And that's what I feel this is, because this is big. This is big. And I'm going in with full expectations. If it's disappointing and it's an indie showcase and they just show some Wolverine to save it, I'll say, hey, Wolverine's good, but the rest of it was ass. We're not going to glaze it up. But I'm going in full, like, take me on a ride. Take me where we're going to go. Because, listen, let's go. Let's do a little history here, Grinders. Hit that like button. We're going to do a little history here that from the internet, from reaction here. This I thought was pretty interesting. Game Riot posted this. The last time Sony did, what was this? The last time PlayStation announced this early. A 2-week. Now, I don't know how factual this is, but this is very interesting. The person said, the last time Sony gave a 2-week headroom, this is what we got. And it was, and I know Knights of the Old Republic never showed up, but, like, it was Knights of the Old Republic, Stellar Blade, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Forspoken, Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Extraction, Alan Wake Remastered, Grand Theft Auto 5, Ghostwire Tokyo, Guardians of the Galaxy, Vampire Masquerade, Chia, Uncharted Legacy Thieves Collection, Marvel's Wolverine, Gran Turismo 7, Spider-Man 2, and God of War Ragnarok. Now, yeah, there's some duds in that thing, but Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok, Marvel Wolverine, and that is like the most reacted video when you see people when he's sitting in the bar and doing that Wolverine announcement, and Spider-Man 2 in the same show. We were like, what? What's Insomniac doing? That's crazy. And God of War Ragnarok. So the last time they've done these long-term kind of state of plays, these are the games that we've seen in them. That's right. Let's root for those Knicks, Neo. Knicks. So that's just to give some history of like the kind of caliber of games that could possibly be shown at this thing. So I really think that they are, and then you start seeing here's Insomniac, and what's so crazy is that they said, remember, they're like, well, I don't know if you call it June 2nd spring. I guess you can, but they'll say you'll see more of Marvel's Wolverine later this year in the spring. Insomniac claws are coming out, get closer to Marvel's Wolverine state of play. But I have a feeling, what am I thinking? And I already kind of alluded. I said, well, am I going to be there, man? Is that Hunchi says Sony owns that theater? I don't know. It's their partners. I don't know if there'll be shadow drops. I think definitely GTA. I think I think GTA 6 they push like a gameplay or some trailer to talk about that partnership. I think that's where it is. Everybody been waiting, and guess what? We all know that they don't. They don't need it. Like the Rockstar and stuff. They don't need that stuff. But Strauss Zelnick already alluded that PlayStation got the marketing to it in the sense of like and listen, the internet will blow up. Just people saying I think a trailer is going to drop today. The hype for GTA 6 is surreal. And if they bundle that with Wolverine gameplay, you got to be living under a rock to not go get a PlayStation immediately, no matter what the price is. If you're hype, like that is like that is one of the biggest Marvel characters with a Wolverine game and GTA, and it's all under the PlayStation banner. In addition to whatever else they announce, if they show Naughty Dog's game, they show Intergalactic, and then even tease Cory Barlog stuff. There's a reason why the theater's there. Like, I don't think they're going to show a bunch. They're probably going to have hokey dokey stuff, but I think that this is the, this is the big stuff, especially if there's a Steam Deck coming. I don't think there's no PC announcements at this. This is going to be E3. It basically is E3. Supposedly Nintendo got their Direct. Xbox is going to do their thing. Like, this is probably the most excited for this time besides an E3 that you probably could do. Kenna 2? That's supposed to come out this year too. That's right, Neil. Let's hit those likes. Those 100. Impromptu gaming grindhouse. Greasing those gears. Hopefully I don't have any background music on. Good. I don't want any background music. No. But yeah, like this is the stuff that we've always wanted. We wanted to see everybody bring their best, dude. And PlayStation is dropping the gauntlet down. Xbox is in repair mode. We'll talk about that. But right now, Sony been trickling out their quality games, their good stuff. And I think they dropped the second hand. The gauntlet drops with this. They want to hit that 100 million consoles this year. And that's why I think the place will go erupt for a watch party if they have incredible Wolverine gameplay, they show their first party stuff, and then they slip in a brand new GTA trailer. And even though it's multiplat, the fact that trailer it will be under their roof, I think is huge, because that is the biggest game ever. And I think so. And if they have some sort of partnership with it, or they have a custom controller, or I don't know, whatever the hell they're going to do, whatever kind of partnership, if they're going to you get an extra, because remember, what's crazy, and we always thought this from back in 2020, the showcase of the PS5 started with a GTA 4 announcement that you get $1 million shark card, $1 million credit, or shark cards, or whatever, every month you log in with your PlayStation Plus. And it was the strangest thing. It's like, oh, is this the new GTA? But it was GTA 5 kicked off their PS5 showcase with that promotion. And we've seen GTA at one of their state of plays, their showcase. So you would think it may be showing up now with some gameplay and maybe some perks that Sony got. Strauss Zelnick already said that, they already got that. How would it look on the S? Believe they're not going to want to show that on the S. But I think showing and it goes to what that other guy was saying about how the third party feeds in, but the first party is the demonstration. That's what happens. So Sony's going to have a balance of, here's Wolverine, maybe here's some gameplay to Intergalactic, and here's a tease of Cory Barlog's title, or maybe some in-asset version of what the hell he's making, what Cory Barlog's team or somebody else is making. And then here's our third-party portfolios starting with GTA 6. and other partnerships that they may have. Maybe they have the final set of the token fighters or the last two, Dr. Doom's team. They've been slowly launching that of those teams. They have 2 more teams left for Marvel Token, which is another huge game that's coming out again on PlayStation and PC. So we have those characters too. But listen, it is a lot of games on top of the incredible games we've been playing now, in addition to the games that they're ready to drop with Saros and Yote, and coming up with these games. Like this is what they do, and I think this is the big one. This is their E3, and they're kicking it off in June, and they're announcing it now. Like, you know, they typically don't give this much time before a show, right? Because it's not like we need people there, but they're filling up theaters. But maybe that's why. And this is they haven't done this before. Sony, they haven't done that. And I don't think you'll set up people in theaters for Bug Snacks 2. I don't know. I don't think so. Kana 2 release date. I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's I think it's definitely big. Pose. Phil. Anybody in the chat or in the comments and the replay, like, what do you think is going to be there? I'm just looking at the big guns. Like, we know, I don't think, you know, from their studios and stuff, I don't think, like, you know, Housemarque, maybe Housemarque has another mode or DLC for Saros. That might be something there. I'm going to throw this out there. You want to know what? We alluded to Insomniac showing 2 games the last time, I think. Here's another one. And this one, I won't be seated for this. I won't be seated for this one. I'll be standing jumping. The Venom game. Now, remember, people try to say that the Venom game was canceled, and Jason Schreier kept in there saying, no, it's not canceled. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Venom. They got Wolverine and a Venom. That's my thing. I want Venom game. I want that Venom game. Maybe. Because remember, again, you got to go back to history. Insomniac did announce 2 games in one of these shows, the Venom game, right? They announced Wolverine and Spider-Man 2 in the same show. Why can't they do Wolverine and a Venom? Because it was quick to come out. It was quick to come out that Venom game was not canceled. Like, dude, they did not let that thing go. That wasn't like, oh, yeah, let's wait 4 months. And dude, when there's rumors that Venom was canceled, yo, somebody jumped right on that. It's like, no. That's right, Neums. Yeah, Venom game with Carnage. That's my reach there. Witcher 4, there was another thing. Dude, that's right. The Harris, Witcher 4, they just said how they want to focus with consoles first. And making sure that it runs the best on consoles. Because the PC stuff they did the last time, they want to make sure it's optimized for console. Why is that? You want to know why? Because that's what's going to make their money. Wild Wolf like a Venom announcement, yeah. It's set up for Venom, like, definitely. And then you think about it, what's coming? The Spider-Man movie's coming out. They're going to have to finish up that Miles Morales into the Spider-Verse next year, right? That got delayed. We're back in the Marvel event, the Marvel, like, Marvel's, this is the thing too. Like, this year with the Avengers, the Spider-Man, and next year with Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Marvel going to be back cooking again in the main line. And who going to be waiting there with a Wolverine game and maybe a Venom game? Yeah. When you want Marvel, you're going to have a house for Marvel right there. Right here. Here's your house for Marvel games. When you come watching that movie, you come back from the show. Oh, baby. Oh, man. And Token, I said, of all times, like, you're getting ready. You're getting ready for Marvel? Sony got you. That's why I'm saying they got Wolverine, they got Marvel Token, and if they drop a Venom. Craziness. And I think Witcher 4 is there. That's their partnership there. So I think their third party is Witcher, and probably GTA 6. But I think that, from their first party, I think they got that. And I think Corey's game is there. Somebody was saying, Andrew, William Aguilar was saying maybe Media Molecule could be there. I don't know. And I don't think there's anything PlayStation 6. The other thing that may be there, it may tease it or talk about it. And again, I'm more excited about this than a PlayStation 6, is like a PlayStation Portal 2. That, hey, these incredible games you got that we're making, they do a full Spence and they pull it out their ass.
Seen the next Xbox hardware release.
Our PlayStation Portal 2 native gameplay on the go. Our handheld. After you see all those crazy games only coming to PlayStation, they go, and you want to play it on the go? Here's our PlayStation handheld. But again, that's hardware. But hey, that again, like I said before, that is that is an extra cherry on the cake. I'm not waiting for one. I'm not going to say, oh man, they need hardware, they need a handheld, and I'm not happy. No. This is like just adding more sprinkles on the cake, because the cake is already done. The Wolverine's going to be there. That's the whole ass cake with whipped cream. Then it's like, oh, GTA might be there. Oh, shit. Put a topping on that cake. And Intergalactic might be there. Oh, man, that's another couple of flowers, another topping. And if they announce a PlayStation handheld, that's a cherry on top. There you go. We're not, that's not the whole pie. We're not waiting like, oh, they got in handheld or bust. I don't give a crap. But I'm just telling you, people be seated in the theater. You got their attention for free. A watch party. If I had people sitting down watching my stuff, I'll say, you see those incredible games? Go get yourself a PlayStation 5 Pro. And by the way, get a Portal. Or you can get this Portal. Boom. Coming this holiday. Oh. Just a thought. If I got people seated. Right? That's right, Ryan, right? If you can be seated, I would show every friggin' incredible game. Make a 690. Hit the like button, everybody. We got 190 people in this place on an impromptu Wednesday gaming grindhouse opening. He goes, Phantom Blade 0. He go, just hear this. And this stuff is already coming, right? We know Phantom Blade 0's coming. I've seen enough of that game, but I want that game to come out too. Phantom Blade 0, Wolverine, GTA 6, Kena 2, prequel to Plague's Tale, new God of War reveal, Ben's studio game reveal. Oh, damn, I hope that one's real. Jedi Survivor new game, their fighting game Souls, and Bloodborne 2 reveal. Oh, man, he's talking about Bloodborne 2. Yo, if there's anything bigger to break the internet, a Bloodborne 2 will break the internet. Because people weren't expecting that. Like that, they've been talking about that. That is like a fan favorite. Now for me, I'm Bloodborne. I know for people that hype. But that will break the internet. They'll be like, yeah, Wolverine was cool, but yo, Bloodborne 2. That would be crazy. But yeah, that's coming. Phantom Blade 0 is coming. Like, what's crazy is that first top part right there, Phantom Blade 0, Wolverine, GTA 6, and Kena 2, PlayStation. Boom. Like, the leverage of games that are coming that we know already are coming to PlayStation is more than enough. Like, this is the one thing I would say too. They happen to do these things and they pull things out that we never expect. That's always they know how to put on a show. Hit that like button if you agree. I think that, Sony knows how to put on a show and do stuff. And like Marvel Token, that came out of nobody was what I'm hearing is there was nothing, dude. That came out and there were reaction videos of people just with their jaw to the ground going, oh. And then they said, yeah, we're building it. And this is who's building it. Like, and that's what happens. When they showed the Wolverine trailer, Draw to the what? What? Wolverine. Reactions. They know how to put on a show. And if they got people seated, it better not be no bug snacks too. Yes, they definitely need Venom or Carnage in a token character. Exactly, Saffron Snow. Yes, they do. Yeah, I don't know about Bloodborne, dude, but that's a reach. But that would break the internet. That would be pretty break the internet. A GTA 6 trailer will break the internet, and also that as well. But you got 2 weeks notice with people coming to the theater for a watch party. They don't do this. This is not something that they do all the time. They can't remember the last time since they left E3 that they didn't even have a watch party the year after they left E3. There's been no watch parties for State of Play. I don't even think they had watch parties for their E3 show. But they know how to put on a show. And they know, like, that's why I'm like, yeah, we have a list of games like we know are coming or possibly definitely in the works. They may pull stuff out of the blue. Like, we are just like, who, what? And I'm thinking, you want to throw something out there. I think we see some of their classic IPs. I think something from their past. Astrobot was a good tent pole of things, of like how to bring IP. I think they may go pull something from the past. Maybe remake something, redo something from one of their past. I don't know. They redo a Jack and Daxter. They do something from, SOCOM will break the internet too. But I think that would be crazy and that's why I still don't understand. Like, I've said this before. And nobody. I want to know who the first persons are going to do this. Hear me out. I don't understand. There are two genres that I think will go bangers right now, and I think we all need. Two, spy espionage game like a Splinter Cell. And I don't mean like an Uncharted type thing, what they're doing with Bond 007. I mean like a true, like, Metal Gear Solid old school and Splinter Cell. And Spy versus Mercs. Again, I've been saying it for years. Spies versus Mercs multiplayer. You're welcome. Send me the check. Right to the Gaming Grindhouse. Put it right in my super chats. That's where you can put that one. Spies versus Mercs. You want your new service game? You want your new multiplayer banger? Spies versus Mercs. I'll take payments now. Stupid gaming people that make games. Dude, it's right there. But we don't have a spy espionage game with gadgets, sneaking around in stealth, we talked about ray tracing and lighting and all this other stuff. Dude, we got ray tracing and lighting. How incredible would it be if you did a real spy espionage game, stealth with gadgets, manipulating light and shadows using ray tracing? Again, Super Chat Gaming Grindhouse, please. Thank you. I'll take the payments right now. I don't understand. With all the lighting and refractions and path tracing, my ass tracing, and all these tracings, you don't think I could be a spy and hide in real-time shadows, real AI that really you could manipulate the environment and lighting. You could use mirrors to refract the light to blind people, to move light away from you. Dude, that's where technology and gaming come together. There's nothing like that right now. A spy espionage game, ray tracing, path tracing, and now I'm not talking about Ubisoft making it because you never go full Ubisoft. But somebody. Second type of game. We need somebody, because again, Ubisoft fell face down, ass up. We need somebody to fill in Ghost Recon. We need a GRAW, a SOCOM, a type of either third person type of army game with war. Like, we need something along those lines. Like, just like that fills in the Ghost Recon. We need that. We need a Ghost Recon game. And what's crazy is Ubisoft dropped the ball. So and they did this stuff. A SOCOM or a Ghost Recon GRAW. You're welcome. Send me the check. These are two genres that have been abandoned because Ubisoft went around to go play Just Dance. And they're just waiting to be taken up by a whole new group of gamers that don't know about this stuff. And that's two areas that we need. A Tenchu, that's right, Nassim. Like, even a Tenchu, exactly. These stealth espionage. Well, I like all the gadgets and stuff. Wildlands was good even then, but then it dropped off, Davis. See, that's the thing. Nothing. Or Resistance, or, an Alien with all crazy weapons. Dude, if they brought back a Resistance, whoa. Another, like, kind of like area, like a fun arcade type shooting game, not like based in reality, but based in sci-fi with gadgets and crazy guns and physics. Fun games, dude. I know CMM is even coming around. Dude, that's wild. Isn't Ubisoft? Ubisoft left a whole gap of genres because they chased the service shit. And I can't believe that nobody's jumping on that. And I'm not like, like that. And Spies versus Mercs, man, right there. The Getaway. So who knows if Sony sees that as well and tries to revive something from the past or partner up with something. But Janky Bond, every time I see that Janky Bond running, I'm like, that guy, that's Hitman sprint mode. Yeah, right. Intergalactic. Oh, Stephon still says Astro Kart. Mod Nation Races. That Media Molecule. Mm-hmm. I know they didn't make that game, but Mod Nation Races, dude. In the world of kart games, I don't know. Kart games, I think Mario got it under the thing. I think people are done with kart games. But, man, Mod Nation Races was friggin' awesome, dude. Like, the fact that you could kind of make any kind of kart game you wanted with that Mod Nation. I still have that on my PSP. Little Big Plan karting. I just don't know how kart games are going to do, like, anymore. I think people are done with the kart. I think Mario Kart just kind of wore everybody out. Like, Nickelodeon tries to do them. Disney did them. I think people over kart games. I think they just go to the one and that's about it. But My Nation was cool. Midnight Club. Ooh. Listen, Silver Wolf, you imagine if not only do they have GTA 6, but maybe Rockstar revives another franchise, you think? I don't think so. I think they're so focused on GTA 6, I can't see them drop, like a Manhunt 3. But I could see that here. Maybe Rockstar doesn't show GTA 6, but shows another game. A Manhunt 3. One of their franchises, a Max Payne. Yeah. Telling you, man. We're all going in.
You're my number one customer.
We're all going in. So if you want to go somewhere that says temper expectations, then you could leave the gaming grindhouse. But we're going all in on this one. I don't give a shit. I don't care. That's right. Show me Manhunt 3. Show me a new Max Payne. Rockstar may bring another announcement. Maybe not GTA 6. Maybe they say, hey, another one, The Getaway. Yeah. We're going all in. I don't care. We're going all in. Then we could sort out the bodies after. Oh, yeah, we're disappointed. I don't care. Midnight Club. Woo! I don't know if they'll go to racing. Maybe some ping pong, too. Nah, we're not doing no ping pong. That was just a test of the engine. But this is the one. No, I don't. We're all taking off our shirts. Oh, shit. What?
I don't know.
We're all coming in like Herman Holtz. We're going to have no shirts and gold chains when we watch this show. Standing room only. That's right. It's all going down. That's right, Lunchi. Look what they do with it, too. He goes, I would reboot SOCOM and call it JSOC. That's right. What does JSOC mean? That's right. They got people seated in theaters. We're not looking Bug Snacks 2 and and How to Tame a Dragon or some all that. No, we're not. No. They're selling popcorn to this show at the Alamo. They're calling it. They're like, yo, we're doing the Alamo, and we're selling popcorn, and we'll have people seated. We're not seated for Bug Snacks. We're not seated for Microsoft ports. They're going to be seated for PlayStation First Party and their big-ass partnerships and big deals. That the people leaving the show are going right over to your GameStop or place and Best Buys and going to buy a PlayStation. Going, yes, please, may I have one of those? That's what this showcase, that's what this show is going to be. This is phase 2. This is phase 2. Oh, Easy Tone says JSOC. It stands for Joint Special Operations Command, a highly secretive and elite component of U.S. Military Special Operations Command. Sounds good to me. I'm buying it. Oh, shit. El Pedro says Concord 2. It's the return. Oh. They're reopening. Oh, they'll have everybody there say we're reopening Concord 2 servers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I like to point to the chat right here. Iconic right there. Where is he? Iconic LX1X. My man's over here. There he is. Dude, facts right there. The Order 1886 needs a sequel or extend. Yo, let me tell you something iconic. That game, when I was playing on Xbox, we us bots made so much fun of that game. The Order 1886. It was a walking simulator. All you do is just walk straight and do nothing. The game was over in 4 hours when I was a bot. And I was on my Xbox One enjoying Titanfall. I'm making fun of that game because that's what the bots were telling us to do. And then when I got deglazed and I said I picked up my PS4 Pro and I went to GameStop, I was like, this Order 1886. You know what, everybody? We made fun of this game. He's like, you should try it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot because I'm loving the games I'm now playing on the Pro. I just had Uncharted. I just did God of War. You know what? I want to get that game. I picked up the Order 1886. Friggin' awesome. Game was awesome. I wanted more. I was like, dude, this is friggin' awesome. The story, the werewolves, you're a werewolf hunter, and here you go. The best gun in gaming, the thermite gun. Dude, that thermite gun was the bee's knees. It was so awesome, that thermite gun in that game, man. I was shooting everybody with that thermite. When I got that thing, I felt like I was crazy, man. You just shoot them thermite and they just blaze up. It needed a sequel. It needed co-op, man. It needed 4-player co-op or some sort of dude, the story was so cool. It was such a cool genre, right? It was essence like Gears of War type, over-the-shoulder type thing, but it was so cool because you were fighting werewolves. It was like a modern Van Halen. Not Van Halen, Van Housen, whatever the hell it is. The werewolf hunter. And think about it. They could have brought in like the Draculas. They could have brought in any kind of monsters. Really cool. Bottle at 18. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I remember, man. The narrative was we made fun of that game. We made fun of it. But you can't knock it till you try it. That's what I learned. I was like, you know what? I can't just be making fun of games. I got to play them. Van Helsing. Thank you. I said Van Halen. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Until Dawn 2. Yo, I'm liking myself. The directive. Listen, I'm down for Until Dawn 2. The directive is awesome. Directive 80-20. I'm almost on the last 4. I have 3 more missions left, dude. They've been adding more and more game to that, which is really cool. They've been like there's stealth now, like not very advanced stealth, but like definitely more game to it. It's not just walk around cutscene choices, emotions, and stuff like that. Danhausen, that's right. He cursed the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Van Housen. But now, I think the Until Dawn 2, yeah, I'm down for that one too. I'm down for that one too. Yo, Pedro, yo, Motorstorm. Shoo. Yes. That was another game that I picked up. That was another great one. Motorstorm was great. I can't imagine Motorstorm now with deformation, because that was a big thing. What was so cool about Motorstorm was that the tracks would stay. So like the deformation as you went around, it changed. So, like, if people were racing, like, they would create bumps and stuff, especially if you were on a motorcycle. Like, you would hit those bumps and stuff. Like, it would change because of the deformation of everybody racing around the track. And those tracks would stay and change. And every time you went around, it would play differently because the ground was different because of the racing track. That was so cool. Dude, and that was last gen. Hell, what? MotorStorm was even what? PlayStation 3, wasn't it? PlayStation 3. Drive Club. You know what's funny? I thought about booting up Drive Club and playing that again. See how it looks now on the PS. And see what the PS5 Pro does to it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try it. I don't know if you'd be interested in me streaming it, but I could try Drive Club. I don't know. Can you play it on the PS5? I think you can. Is Drive Club playable on PS5? I think it is. I got the motorcycle pack too on there. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna download it and see if we can play it. Oh yeah, Project mix the Mr. Fox around. Yeah, Project Gummy Bears, whatever the hell that is. That was something we knew that was being developed. Hopefully, it's not real gummy bears. But man, like, yo, it is really. Williams says they were working on a MotorStorm, but got it canceled. I think it's a PS6 game now. Man, William, you keep telling me all the game PS6. That's upsetting. I don't want PS6 games. Wait a second. Let me tell you something right now. Something that will get me very, very, very disappointed. And I don't know. If they make this a PS6 show, I hope not. Oh, no. No, we don't want to see PS6. No. I'll be down with a handheld. I want this to be the PS5 glazing show. I want a good PS5 glaze. If you want to dabble a little bit of a handheld, we could do a handheld. But I'm only going to see no Project PS6. Leave that for the green team. For all their project stupid talks. Project sucks again. Let them talk because that's what they're going to do. I feel bad for those watching that Xbox show because all that Xbox show is going to be the Asha Project Helix show. She's going to be talking about the future Windows and all that horse shit on that thing because that's all they're going to talk about. This showcase for them is going to be, here's the games that you knew were coming. Oh, and here's all the stuff they get excited about for Windows and Xbox. Like, oh. No. They keep that over there. This is about the games. Asha could assemble her team of AI and Amazon folk and all that stuff to talk about vaporware and Project Horseshit. This is about games that we're going to be playing this year. So I really don't want to see no PS5, PS6 talk. We don't need no Project PS6. We know what the PS6 is going to be. All right? And Mark Cerny don't show up to these state of plays. This is the Herman Holtz show. And you want to know what? We're going to have to take bets to see if it does Herman show up on this. He hasn't shown up at a state of play at all. But I think it's time for Herman to just have his head up there, 3 buttons undone, and go, now I'll show you my tentpole games. And that's it. That's all I want to hear, Herman. These are our tentpole first-party games. Equality and action that bring the power of the PlayStation 5. That's it. Herman, leave. Exit left. 3 buttons. Yo, I think he has no shirt on. They're like, Herman, you forgot to put your shirt on. He goes, I don't need a shirt for these announcements. Herman, holy crap. Herman, you didn't put your shirt on. Meanwhile, they're going to have to import. Meanwhile, they're importing Satya's wardrobe over there for the Xbox show. Asha's wardrobe. All right, Asha, make sure you wear the Xbox hat. All right, put on the Xbox hat. Make sure you have the Xbox Parker on. And then the Xbox shirt. And you got to wear green pants, Asha. You got to wear green. And the logo's green. You got to wear our new merchandising that we're going to sell at FanFest. Asha, you got to wear a jacket. Put on the hat. We're going to have a hoodie there ready for you to turn into halfway through the show. You can put the hoodie on. That booty, make sure you're wearing your outfit. They got a whole friggin' wardrobe team to dress up those clowns. Herman Holtz is like, I don't need a shirt. Oh shit, Herman.
French or something because of your accent.
What accent?
Oh man.
What are you, the ballet teacher or what?
Yeah, I'm dancing, yeah. Also some karate.
Karate, yeah?
Yeah, can you show me one of your special kicks?
You want to see one of my kicks?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah?
Oh, Herman. Oh man, he whooped that ass. That's right. That's how Herman going. He's like Herman, you can wear a shirt. No, I'm not wearing a shirt. Oh shit. Yo, he's serious. That's what happened. And I think that this has been going on. Herman got off the boat. He goes, you know what? Herman's like, dock my boat. Herman, you want to dock? We've been out on the ocean. All these things, and everybody.
You're my #1 customer.
PlayStation was on PC and all. He goes, dock my boat. Herman got off the boat. He's like, no more PC. Take off my shirt. I got to do a showcase. That's it. Easy tone. He goes, 10. Thank you so much, man. He goes, I want Herman to show up saying, we heard you all about this PC and live service bullshit. That's why we're going back to exclusives, and every Sony game today will be incredible story-driven games. And then he has this. There you go. I heard you, but exclusives and all this PC and live service bullshit. That's why I got off the yacht. And we're going back to exclusives. And every Sony game today is incredible story-driven games. Equality. Oh shit! Somebody just pissed in our coffee. Who wrote that? Wild Wolf. Wild Wolf. You brought up the F word. Oh no! Wild Wolf brought up the F word.
Like zoinks!
Oh no! He brought up the F word. Oh man, fair games. Oh shit, yo. Everybody, oh man. We don't want to see that game. We don't want to see that. Unless that, oh no. That's a downer. Yo, they bet if they do show fair games, they bet show fair 1 second. Oh, that just brought the energy down. Energy was at a good 8, 9. You just said fair games, and I just thought about it. I'm like, oh shit, yo, that brings it down. Oh no. You can't even say fair games is built by Jade Raymond. She gone. Who's building it? Jade's friend. It's it's Jade's friend's studio now. I don't know who the hell's building a stupid ass game. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Oh man, just dilute that just put everybody working. Yo, say, you know what? Raven Studios, do something else. Make SOCOM. Oh no, Josh. Oh no. No. Everybody bringing the energy down. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Horizon Hunters gathering. Oh no. Now Herman will really be there. Oh no. Oh man, those are 2 nut shots right there.
I can go directly to Black Nuts.
Oh no.
I have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're gonna love my nuts. Watch this. You can do everything.
Oh, yo, you just. Oh man. Now those are some deglazing terms right there. Oh man, William Aguilar. He just hit us with the deglazing over there. Fair games. Well, Fall Loop looked good, so I'm not gonna. Fall Loop looked interesting, but the service game. But man, fair games and Horizon Hunters. Oh man, dude, you hit my left and right nut. Oh shit!
An exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're gonna love my nuts. Watch this.
Oh,
you can do everything.
Man, they better not be no filling those peoples in no Alamo draft houses. They better be drunk. They better serve them up for like a pint of beer. But you're gonna need these drinks. So we're gonna show you some fair games. Oh shit! Oh no! Ryan just said Fall Loop is the newest Concord. Oh, oh man. Maybe that's why they served them. Oh no! Now I didn't think about it. Maybe that's why they bring the show to Draft House. They're going to get these people drunked up and show them from fair games horse shit. Oh, I'm like, yo, man, did you see? Yo, did you see that game? Who's the fuck games? Fair go, fuck, yo. That shit look whack, man. Go get a PlayStation, for games, purple and banks and shit. I don't know. I was in my third pint they served me over here, man. What's going on? What was that? That cartoon game with the girl jumping around? With the guy with no shirt was telling us about it. What game was that? That girl, the Halo, cartoon and shit. What the fuck? That guy with no shirt on with an accent. He was telling us about this Halo cartoon game. Yo, give me another one of the fucking beers. What the hell going on over here, dude? What this game? Yo, what that fag game? What the bull? Yo, they're gonna get them all drunked up. Oh shit, they be in the draft house. They're like, yo, keep drinking. We're gonna show you some fair games. Oh shit. They better be, fair game. If fair game shows up about a half hour in, we knew that they drunk them all up at the Alamo. Oh man, they better save that. Yo, that better be the end credit post show. Like, your show's over, go home. And then all of a sudden, as everybody's leaving, they're like, oh yeah, here's fair games, and don't look back. Here's fair games, and and the fucking Jay Raymond game, whoever. Don't look back, just leave. They're like, they'll do fair games. If they're doing this show, I want fair games and the hunter gatherers. They better be like the second, third end credits. People will be out the only person that sees that is the person cleaning up the popcorn. Like, oh shit, they had another announcement. That's gonna be, it's like the super post show. It's like the third secret ending. After they show like the credits. And the credits are gone. The only person there that's cleaning up the popcorn. Like, oh shit, they had another announcement after. Yo, that's when they announced fair games. Yeah, save that shit for Jeff Keighley's show. That's right. Dude, that goes on Keighley's fucking indie shit. Oh my God. Give the Horizon the indie. Give that to Jeff Keighley. His show gonna be ass. But that's it. The only person who's gonna be seeing the fair games at this show better be the person sweeping up the popcorn after everybody leaves the theater. Like, oh shit, they had more announcements. This is like the third secret ending. It's like, yeah. that's what I would do. I'm like, yo, so where do we put fair games, Herman? We put it at the end credits. The third end credit secret ending. Put it on. He's like, give it to Microsoft. Put it on their show. They like to show our PlayStation logo. Put it on their show. I show big. We got a great game coming. The PlayStation, Horizon, Hunt the Gatherers, and Fair Games. But Asha, those are PlayStation games. Oh, are they? Who's a PlayStation? I don't know. Asha doesn't know. I don't even know, Mr. B. I don't even know if Fair Games are free to play. Oh shit, William Aguilar. Yo, you think these are some deep cuts? He says Cast Outs, a former London Studios game. I never heard of that. I've never heard of that game, Cast Outs. Dude, those are some deep cuts. I don't know. Well, all I know is you guys got now Hunt the Gatherers on my mind and Fair Games, and now my energy level just came down a bunch of notches. Now I thought this was going to be a super PlayStation showcase, seated, standing up. No standing room, people lined up against the walls like church in the back room. And now, if they show Fair Games, oh, man. Yo. Oh, that would not be good. They give that PC exclusive. Maybe I'm not fair to Fair Games, but dude, I'm done. I think we've done enough with Marathon, with Concord, and all Hunters. We're done with this. Like Sony, you don't do it. Service and your name don't go in there. Helldivers, you lucked out. Helldivers 2, and you milked that bone. But you can't hit lightning twice. You know what? You don't do this stuff. This is not your work. Marathon, no. Leave that to the other people. That's not you. You want to do a spin-off company, say Sony Service, double S, then do it that way. But that's not you guys. No, I didn't know Cast Outs. It was revived as a PlayStation London Studios game. But I thought London Studios got shut down with the what's his name? With his cookies. He shut down London Studios. Was that Mondo? Anything be better than Mind's Eye? Mind's ass. That game was horrible. Oh man, yo, you guys. We were supposed to be hyped in the chat. You guys supposed to be getting me hyped. Man, marathon updates, Josh is. Holy shit, that's a kick in the ass. No, we do not. I'm telling you, unless they plan on getting people drunk in the theater, marathon updates, fair games, hunter gatherers, yo, post credits. That's it. Please, unless people drinking at the Alamo. I'll tell you what, those games, and I know that they're probably all going to show those games. I'd be like this. When we see those games, you better get ready to hear this.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right. That's what you're hearing. That's what you're going to hear. That's when we see when I see fair games, you're not going to be able to watch it on my live stream. Unless it looks absolutely incredible and they change it. But man, as soon as that thing shows up, you're gonna be like this. This is what you're gonna be hearing. This is what you're gonna hear. As soon as if fair game shows up while I'm watching that show, you're gonna hear this. This is gonna be over fair games as they're showing gameplay. Here it is. You're gonna hear this.
Plex was on fire.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing.
This fair game.
I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
We don't got time for that. We don't have time for that at all.
One resident.
Well, Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no
get out of that
shoes or
theater.
nothing, Jesus. I
Ran for my life. Fair game shows up.
I got bronchitis.
There's no time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for fair games.
Got time for that.
Woo!
Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's what I'm telling you guys right now. You're not bringing me down.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing.
Nobody wins. No hunter gatherers. Shoes it up. Ran for my life.
Ain't nobody got time for
No
that.
time.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right. That's what you're hearing. They waste my time. That shit's going on. That shit going on. I got bronchitis. I don't have time for this shit. That's right. I have no time. They do some deep dive horse shit on hunter gatherers. You're hearing that song. Go somewhere else and watch the hunter gatherers. Not on this show. I didn't say I don't like it. I just said you're gonna hear that song. That's what you're gonna hear. No time. No time for that. That's it. Maybe I'll like it when I play it, but what they showed me, it's getting that song. What I seen. They want to show me that they showed that hunter gatherers when they had that show. They had the person standing in front and the game was behind them. I'm like, why is the person standing in front of the TV? Show me the game. Now, who knows? All I say is that you want to do those games. Those games go on State of Play Junior. That's what those goes on. Those go on State of Play Junior. This is standing room only State of Play. It better be. We don't have time for them horse shit. We on phase 2 of PlayStation 5. You increase the price. GTA 6 is coming out this year. Wolverine is there. That goes on State of Play Junior. This is the Alamo, DraftKings, whatever the hell they are, with beer in their hand. This is standing room only State of Play. You want to show Hunter Gatherers beta? Fucking State of Play Junior on Saturday. That's where that goes. They get a blog post. Easy Tones says, give them the blog post. Dude, that's where they're going. Doesn't worth the tweet. Oh, we'd like to give you an update on Horizon Beta. Yo, Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, State of Play Junior. I gotcha. This is the State of Play. Well, I want. Yo, this is what the Alamo. We're going to the Alamo Draft House, whatever the fuck it is. There's not no time for beta updates and marathon updates. Yo, that goes to State of Play de Ocho. That's one. If they want to do marathon updates on this, dude, I'm telling marathon updates. You hearing it?
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Marathon updates.
Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
State of Play de Ocho. Sunday morning. I'm not coming to this show for those marathon updates. Put them on the Xbox showcase. Fucking marathon updates. Nah. Let Bungie do their own State of Shitholes. They don't shit on State of Plays. Let Bungie do their friggin' Bungie Jump podcast. Do those marathon updates. How they're fixing the guns and shit and new map. Get the hell out of here. I don't have time for that. We got an hour and Wolverine gonna be there. We don't have no updates. Tack them on with Sea of Thieves. At Microsoft, announce our marathon updates. Put it on your show. That's a horseshit show anyway. Put it on that one. Yeah, I don't want no marathon updates. No. That's the Ocho. It's worth mentioning. Yeah. Sunday morning, 8 o'clock. State of Play the Ocho. Sounds great. Put it on the 8th channel. We're good. That's what it is. Let Bungie do their own show. They like to talk a lot, those sons of bitches. Let them do their own friggin' Bungie podcast. July 7th is coming. There you go. When they jerk her off on July 7th, they're Bungie Day. That's when they do marathon updates. Put it on July 7th. They talk there. There you go. Put it on there. July 7th, Bungie Day. Yeah. Put all your friggin' announcements over there. You're good. We'll wait till July. Don't hold your breath. Stay in the room only. Draft House, Alamo. What are the drinking and partying? Watch party. In the time for updates. This is not an update show. This is prime time. That's what this is. There better be. Oh, they're going to get it. This is going to go from greases to grinds, my gears, right there. The return of rooftop parties. That's right. The Alamo. They can say, come be seated. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. Blog posts. Marathon, please. Please. I'm surprised that Sony doesn't go like this. Marathon who?
You're my number one customer.
They're like, Sony, you have any updates on Marathon? Herman will be like, who? Who's running the marathon? I'm not running no marathon. But Herman, Marathon, the game. Marathon. I don't know. Did I meet a marathon somewhere? Am I running? I never heard of marathon. You have a game named Marathon? No, we don't. And then he's like, yo, take this reporter away. Don't let him dare ask me about Marathon. I only answer questions about my lover, Aloy. Can you tell us more about Hunt the Gatherers? Herman, like, this is one of our prized possessions. Aloy the cartoon. For all the children. I love myself some Aloy. And now I made a cartoon. And she plays around with the other Aloys. This is great. Great news. I got the red hair Aloy. We got the blue hair. And then you can pick a green hair Aloy. Yeah. And I love to run around with the Aloy cartoons. And hunter-gatherers. It's great. And they fight one enemy on the screen, but you got 5 Aloys. Oh, God goodness. I can't control myself.
I can go directly to Blacknuts.
I don't know what Aloy you're going to pick. The blue one. The green one. The red one is my favorite. The red. I had a favorite. The red. I make them the cartoons for the children. They get to play. They fight the one enemy and they jump around. And it looks like cartoons. So everybody likes it. It's great. But I love my Aloy. I put her in everything. Aloy the lunchbox. Aloy the breakfast cereal. Love Aloy. 15 minutes of Hunt the Gatherers. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, Herman Big. We got 50 minutes. We got 10 minutes of Wolverine, 50 minutes of Hunt the Gatherers. I got to show you the beta. I got the beta Aloy. Yes. Herman, is there any other games besides Hunt the Gatherers and Aloy? Not on this show. This is all about the Aloy and the cartoon. I made it a cartoon. Everybody got bored of real Aloy, so I made a cartoon for the children. Like, oh, no, Herman, stop. All the Aloys. I'm like, what's up with this character select screen? What's wrong with it? They're all Aloys. That's right. There's only one character in the game, Aloy. I don't care about all the other. It's Aloy, green, blue, red hair. Yes. But Herman, come on. Let's pick some other characters out. Oh, you know, all the Aloys. Yo, what's up? Sign my ass with 100 Seek. He goes, what's going on, Jez? We're all going to see part 3 of Final Fantasy VII, you think? Or what? Probably not until summer. Jeff Keighley thing. Phil is no longer signing asses. Well, they got a new person to sign asses. That's Asha. Asha going to be signing asses. She's going to have Matt Booty sign the asses. Booty's like, I'm doing asses today. Oh, man. They got Matt Booty. Matt Booty be drawing asses on people's backs. He got the ass tramp stamp. He's like, make sure he's going to be drawing peaches on everybody. Matt Booty. Oh, man, Grinders. You want some entertainment? I can't wait to see the Fan Fest. Xbox Fan Fest? Oh, my God. We haven't had a good Fan Fest chaos thing. I can't wait to see what Asha does. Last year, they had it in a garage because they had to set it up because Phil Spencer said no Fan Fest for you. They had to set it up in like somebody's garage. And they had the panel and shit. I don't know what the fuck the panel was talking about. I don't know what. If you're not talking about, like, I don't know what they do at these fan fests. I don't know. I have no clue. Last year's was Budget Fan Fest. This year, I don't know what Asha's going to pull out. She might have the DJ dancing robots. The bots dancing with the bots. I'm sure they're going to be on rooftops somewhere. Matt Booty be serving the coffee. But I don't even know. I don't know what Asha's going to do. She has a bunch of AI people. I don't know what the hell's going on. Be a bunch of bots. She's boring as hell, dude. You saw her interview. She had a goofy-ass smile on her face. Like, don't ask me any questions. I don't talk like that. Dude, she's awkward. She's socially awkward according to the interview. She's not a charisma Phil Spencer. She's not. So I hope she has a press kit or something because they're going to be shoving that microphone in her face and she's like, somebody get these stinky people away from me. Who are these monies and booms and who are these people? Look at me. Look at my name tag. It's me, Booms. Who? Booms 4-8 your mothers. Oh, Booms 4-8 your mothers. I want a picture with you for my channel. And who's this? Money Cox. Money Cox. Money Cox your mom. What? That's my gamer tag. Money Cox your mom. What? Yeah. I'm press. I'm media. Take a picture with me for my channel. Oh, shit. Yo, but who this? They have all their gamer tags on them. Say hello to your mother, 489. Who? Your mother, 489. Remember me? For the channel. For my Twitter. Sucks my cocks. Who? What? Sucks my cocks 12 because one was taken. What? Yeah, I'm media. Look, I got the badge. You invited me to FanFest. That's my channel. That's my gamer tag. And then here's my friend, Suck Your Mothers. What? Suck Your Mothers? This Suck Your Mothers 489. He's my friend. We're the Sucks clan. The Sucks clan? Yeah, Asha, don't you know? We're the Xbox Sucks clan. Suck Your Mothers. Suck the cocks. Oh, shit. We're media. We got the media badge. Oh, shit. They got the media badge.
Put this thing away. This is not worth it.
They got the media badge. For the channel. Asha Lover 489. The Sucks Clan. You don't know the Sucks Clan? They're the real clan on Xbox. I don't know, but I'm telling you, I don't know what they're gonna do this year. I have no clue. They had cotton candy one year. They had the bum fights. They had the tattoos. I don't know all this stuff. Asha talking 360. Dude, they go in there with their gamer tags and they say, "You remember me." Remember me. Hit that like button, grinders. I don't know who's going down there, but it's gonna be very fun to see what they got because they're inviting people, dude. You gotta get invited. Nail polish. They give them nail polish. You gotta get invited for that one. So, but yeah, she's definitely. It's gonna be very interesting to see her in the limelight because she was definitely a little awkward in that one interview that they got from her, over there. Because she's not that. She's like a business person. But yeah, speaking about that stuff, just jumping into just kind of into what that happened, like what happened today. Again, like we had fun games to talk about with State of Play, the potential there. But yeah, like Asha appointed 2 people. She expands her leadership team because she don't know, so she has to surround herself with people that have an idea on what to do. Let me see. They have sign my ass. They got me. Oh, I didn't even answer sign my ass's questions. See what happened? Sign my ass. You talked about Phil Spencer signing asses, and it got me on a whole tangent. Do I think Final Fantasy Part 3? See what happens? You grinders. You get me on my tangent. I come up with a whole skit. I didn't. Booty Gump. Oh, you bet your ass Nassim Booty Gump will be there. You rang. Like, Booty, tell us what's coming to Xbox. I just paid myself. Oh, Booty, get out of here. But see, you said trigger words. Yeah, Phil Spencer signing answers, and there you go. I'm off to the races. Improv comedy. There you go. See what happens with the chats? See what super chats do to me live? This is what happens. He says, is Part 3 Final Fantasy 7 going to be that thing? Yo, that's a good point. I think so. But it's funny. You know what's funny about Square Enix? The whining and crying. The whining and crying about the Final Fantasy needs to be everywhere. Square Enix realized that just making a game for one platform put them in the hole. Dude, Square Enix still in the hole. Even putting their game everywhere. So that horse shit done too. Those lies are out of the air too. You want to see what other lies while we got we're deglazing the news here? A bonus. Soros came out for one day. Is in the top 9. April 30th. Top 9. Soros. 1 day of sales. And look at that. Look what putting your game on PlayStation does. You exclusive people that think Xbox is going to get exclusives because you're wishing it to happen. What's hilarious is that as you wish, as you make petitions, as you go on the feedback forums and all this other horse shit, they think they're listening to you. Yo, look at the people she's putting in there. Amazon people, AI people. Does that scream gaming to you? They got an Amazon dude who helped with Amazon Studios. Yeah. There's a name for the record books. Amazon Studios. The great success. Where's Borat? Great success. Yeah. He's now helping Xbox. Oh, great. Screams gaming quality. I can't wait. The one person that she needed to replace is still shitting up the place. The one person that needed to be replaced at Xbox is still there. And it stinks. You know who it is. It stinks. The one person that needed to go. They're replacing themselves. AI, core AI people. Here comes the friggin' other guy. Oh, I run Amazon Studios. I'm an analyst. Yo. There's one guy that's shitting up the place. He's still there. That's the one that needs to go. Booty Gump, he needed to be replaced with somebody who knows what the hell great games are. So you could glaze yourself up with core AI and analysts and all this other horse shit. But you have Booty Gump there, your games are going to suck ass, and none of the stuff that you're doing is going to even matter. Because the games are not going to come out because that guy is not knowing good games. And he don't care. He gets them out, trash finger, put them out, fix them later. They suck again, ruined all our franchises, and that dopey ass is still there. So you could put all these executive teams all you want, Asha, because you don't know shit. But the one person you're trusting to make games to help you with your vision of all the Amazon and Core AI people, your weakest link is your games, and that's what you're going to need. Microsoft still don't get it. Know what I don't see on this list for April to May? Shocking. I had to do a double, triple take. This is the U.S. projected top best-selling games, physical and digital sales from April to May. Know what I don't see on there? Shockingly, after Microsoft bought them for $80 billion, where is Call of Duty?
Indy's the best Xbox exclusive in years, and specifically in 3 years.
Black Ops 6 day one Game Pass.
Black Ops
pretty
6,
sweet,
dude.
right? Like,
Some people said I wouldn't do that.
Where is Call of Duty? Where? Shocking. And look at the PlayStation's impact on shit Starfield. PlayStation dudes, I got a question for you. They went from 218. Starfield was cleaning up the bottom of the barrel at 218 rank. And they put that game on PlayStation and it made the top 8. I'm not going to be excited about that because PlayStation guys must love loading screens, or the Pro just fixes everything. But my goodness. You just brought back Starfield from the dead. And you're telling me that you're going to skip PlayStation. You're going to skip PlayStation. You celebrated Forza Horizon numbers on Steam all weekend. And you got Starfield going from 218 to 8 by just putting it on one platform, the PlayStation 5. One platform brought the Starfield sales up from 218 to 8. To 8. You're telling me that you're going to not put a game out on that platform? PlayStation is too big to avoid now. And if they're not even hitting their numbers with putting Starfield and putting their games on PlayStation, and they're at -5 now in content and services with their games on PlayStation, in what worlds do you think that they're going to pull their games off of PlayStation and Steam? They'll be -30% in games and services. Please. And if they're willing to do that, then good luck to them. Granted, that perp said it only sold 140,000. That's all it needed to get to 8. That's it. Shit. What was it selling at 218 then? Granddad, what was it at 200 at 218? What was it selling at? The friends and family, like 5. It sold 140 to get to 8. But what the hell was? I want to know what Starfield was selling at 218. It was like, yeah, this one's for the mom. This for cousin Bill. This for Aunt Margaret. The friends and family. Todd Howard's extended family was buying it. That was about it. That was about it. Todd's like, did you give it to cousin Bob? Cousin Bob got to get a copy. All right, Richard Simmons, we got him. We got him, Simmons. Love the hairdo, Todd Howard. Love the Richard Simmons hairdo. It's back. Zero Steel member of 17 months. He goes, I mean, they have to pay back that $80 billion somehow. They had to remain third party if they wanted to pay it back. Exclusive will screw them. Exactly. Satya did not put Asha in there to lose more money than they're already losing. And look at the moves that she's making. Is she making any money? She's making any moves to lose money? No. She's replacing all the Xbox old heads with her AI team and her Amazon team. But I don't know, Granddad. I don't know. I was just saying, if it only sold that much and got up that high, man, well, shit, it must have been like 5 people buying it. I wouldn't be surprised. But you know what? Like I said here before, if they want to do that and they think it's going to be beneficial to the Xbox brand, do it. I just sit in a world it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know how. And if you're not pulling it off of Steam, then it's not even worth it. Just take it away from PlayStation. Yeah, I don't know. The AI, yeah. Dude, they take videos from YouTube and say this is what's being talked about. AI tells you anything sometimes. But yeah, they need to make their money back. And they're not in the business of losing money. They're in the business of transferring console people to PC. And that's what people don't realize. People don't realize, what she says back to console, to talk about, who she brought in. See, this is what I'm telling you, where I'm not falling for this. This whole thing, Xbox taps everyone's favorite gaming industry chart guy. So that's not good. Because that just shows me this is going to be a PR glaze. Right? Xbox, it's the industry chart guy that everybody, I saw a lot of industry people going, yo, he's awesome, he's great. So the guy's already coming in with that social support from the media. This Matthew Ball. They brought in the balls.
I can go directly to Blacknuts.
He planned Prime Video and Amazon Studios. He helped with planning at Prime Video and Amazon Studios. Incredible. Right. His job is Xbox's new chief strategy officer, and that he is going to focus on revitalizing hardware fortunes on the eve of Project Helix next-gen rollout. So she says this. Read a quote, though. Matthew has been partnering with us on strategy since day 10 and will officially start this month, reporting to me. She called him a longtime gamer and noted that he's widely respected across gaming, media, and technology. The Game Business reports that his first job will be to strengthen the console side of Xbox. Well known in tech circles, especially following his publication of 2022, The Metaverse. Oh, great. Which outlined promising challenges and facing the growth of 3D spaces like Meta Horizon, Fortnite, and Roblox. He has less of a reputation in the gaming industry. That has been changing over the last few years as he put out viral 100-slide PowerPoint presentations breaking down the biggest trends in gaming backed by synthesized data and eye-catching graphs. Excited to play games? Right? Ball's most recent report in the State of Gaming, published earlier this year, warned that consoles were stagnating and traditional gaming was losing the attention war in the rise of short-form video, gambling, and adult content apps on smartphones. Oh, shit. What does he plan to bring to Xbox now? He's really going to put the X in Xbox. Asha, I told you. It's adult content. That's what they're looking for. We're going to make it the triple Xbox. Oh, shit, Phil.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd have to go back and look at.
He's going to make it the triple Xbox. Asha, this is what my reports told me. And he makes fancy graphs. He pointed in his article. This is his world. This is this guy. Here we go. He pointed the growth in China and on Roblox, but painted a grim picture of AAA blockbuster market that has historically been the center of gravity of gaming. This is wonderful. We have a chart creator who says that consoles are stagnating and AAA gaming is in lieu of China and Roblox. Glorious. Well, Mr. Balls, let me tell you something, Mr. Balls. Your balls are going to be dropping when GTA 6 comes out and blows the fucking roof off of console sales. Tell me about AAA blockbusters. And to follow that when you see what Wolverine does. Again, Asha doesn't know. And she's surrounding herself with people that are well respected in the industry. Why? Because she got no respect. Nobody knows who she is. She has no clout. So she's surrounding herself with clout. And he has the media eating out of the palm of his hand, so they're going to glaze the shit out of him and not be critical of him. But how wonderful that his earlier this year, the death of consoles and traditional gaming due to short-term videos, gambling, and the adult industry. And talked more about growth in China and Roblox and a grim picture for AAA blockbusters that they're famous for. That's the person that's going to save Xbox. Well-respected chart makers, exactly. We got the chart maker. Well, they definitely need one. All right? Because this is the guy they fired. This is the guy they fired. They needed a new chart maker there. They definitely needed a world-renowned chart maker because they fired this guy. The previous person that made charts over at Microsoft and Xbox was this guy. They fired this guy. They go, you know what, man? You know what? We need a better chart guy. We need a better chart guy. This one I don't know worked. The blue Pac-Man. We need a world-renowned chart person. We need a world-renowned chart person because this chart guy sucked. I was just like, I saw that chart. That blue Pac-Man haunted me in my dreams. We need a world-renowned person to make charts and use Excel and AI. So this is the previous guy. They fired him. See, the jokes write themselves, grinders. I'm here all day. The jokes write themselves. This was the previous chart guy. I wonder how the blue Pac-Man's doing. I think it's now almost a full blue circle. It's got to be a full blue circle now. It's like now Xbox is just a crack. Booty loves it. It's just a slit right now. Pause. Phil. Xbox like, what are we, a 0.5%? Yo, they're a green slit right now. Now this thing is not blue Pac-Man anymore. It's a blue ass. With Xbox being the slit. Right down the crack in the middle. Split down the middle.
I mean,
that's right. Good job, Microsoft. As of 2022. As of 2006, it's a blue ass. With a green crack. So she's like, we need a new chart guy. We need a new chart guy. I was just like, I saw that chart. So let me bring in my Mr. Balls Deep. Balls Deep is coming in. Listen. Asha now has people reporting to Asha is now balls and booty. Oh, shit.
I have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're going to love my nuts. Watch this.
Yo,
you can do
man.
everything.
They're giving me just ages of content right here. She got a guy named Balls and a guy named Booty reporting to, dude, this is Booty and Balls. Oh, Xbox is in great hands. Great hands. We got M balls and we got booty. This is glorious. This is the best. This is glorious, dude. What else are we meaning? We need S tits on here. We need everybody. Yo, then we got everybody on here. We got M balls and M booty. What a team. What a team. Man, oh man. This is glorious. Bulls most recent report. Yo. Let the balls do the talking.
I can go directly to Blackness.
He's going to make it the triple Xbox. He's like, the kids are not playing. And yo, I can't wait for Paris to spin this one. How's Paris going to spin this one? The kids are not playing Xbox anymore. They're looking at adult content on phones. How are we going to make that game? I don't know. That's the future. The future is gambling and adult content on phones. Nobody's playing games anymore. Just ask the kids. Just ask the kids. Just ask the kids. I can't wait. Paris is going to read this and make it. Guys, you don't understand the futures now. They're not playing games. The kids are not playing. Their attention war is over. They're watching videos. They're gambling. The kid, I'm like, yo, I'm going to pull up my kid going to have a cigar. The kid's going to have a cigar and strippers. What the hell's going on in here? What kind of future is this? Look at this paragraph. This is the guy you want leading Xbox? Yo, they're not playing games anymore. They're down there. They're out there at the bars with the strippers. What? That's right. Nobody wants to play Wolverine anymore. They want to have some strippers and cigars. That's where the kids are nowadays. That's where the kids are. That's it. We got to make Xbox great. Yo, that's why they're adding the browser. That's why now, yo, there we go. Grinders. That's why it's a hybrid. Yo, we got the answer. Now we know why it's a hybrid. Now we know why Xbox needed to be with PC. So you could go on the internet and do gambling and adult content. It's going to be the sales pitch. The triple Xbox. There you go. Now we realize why they had to add PC to it. It's like, yep, you can play your Xbox games, but you could also go online for gambling and adult content. Oh, it's a hybrid. Oh. And I got to use my controller because I need my hand free. Oh, no.
Like I'd have to go back and look at it.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was messy. I got to use the controller when I browse the internet, right? Hands free. Hands free. Oh, shit. Oh. Now we know. I've always been asking why is there PC in my Xbox? Mr. Balls told us. Balls just told us. He says gambling and adult content. Now we know why it's a hybrid. This is perfect. M Balls just told us. The new guy today. AAA blockbusters? No, triple X blockbusters. Shit. And he makes good charts. There you go. So he's going to show y'all, look, see? The kids, they're at the casinos with the strippers nowadays. They're not playing games with their friend blockbusters. Nah. They're down in the alley with the strippers. Kids today. The real growth is in China. M balls. Those are some powerful words, M balls. Well, M ball. Yo, just imagine the day that M balls goes and meets M booty. What does the agenda look like for that meeting? What is the agenda? Oh, we have a speech by M booty and then followed up by M balls. What kind of meeting is this? M Balls is going to show why the kids nowadays are all about gambling and adult content, strippers, and cigars. And M Booty is going to talk about shit games. Full packed agenda today. And Asha's going to be like, oh, what the fuck's going on here? I still got a job. Asha got 1 year. She got 1 year. You sweaty balls. Scott Free said, you sweaty balls. We got, is that it? Oh, no, wait. Oh, wait, whoa, there's more to this article. Sharma said that these same trends are concerns for her, too. I would be concerned, too, if we're talking about cigars and strippers. She says, our goal is to win back fans. Oh, yo, listen. They're already glorifying Asha. I don't know. While Microsoft touts record numbers of active users from Call of Duty and Candy Crush. Oh, that's why they showed up on that thing. Xbox hardware faced steep declines year over year in Game Pass. $80 billion. Oh. Yeah, listen, I got to read this. Alongside Balls hiring,
I can go directly to Blacknuts.
Sharma also appointed Scott Van Villet. Oh my God, that sounds like a villain. And now here he is, Scott Van Villet. He has like the mustache with the twirls. Scott Van Villet. Yo, double V, they call him. Oh, should have got Scott double. They got double V. And he, wait. Listen to his gaming background. You want to have this guy she hired? This guy's good too. He previously led Azure AI infrastructure at Microsoft. And now he's the new Xbox CTO. Great. How are these people qualifying for Xbox high positions? How? Let me look at your CV here. Azure AI infrastructure. Yeah. I'll put you as the new CTO at Xbox. The who? Like, what kind of, what? I have a feeling these people are being hired for what they have done, not for what their capabilities are in gaming. They got a guy that made charts and told everybody. They got a guy who the industry loves because he made analytic charts for them online. He's basically a professional Cobra, telling us that nobody cares about AAA games anymore. It's all about adult content and gambling and balls. And then, like, Scott Van Villet with the twisty mustache. Azure AI infrastructure. Yep, you'll work great at Xbox. I don't even know. Numeral, did I miss? Oh, Number Man, I am so sorry to Number Man. Member of 38 months. He goes, I am live tonight, but at the start, 60 minutes equals new games, huge announcements, real game. Number Man, you got a game? You made a game? No bots allowed. 3.5 game announcement. You're going to make a game announcement here? The Number Man, tell us. What game you making? It better be a Splinter Cell. I read it. There you go. Like, I just don't understand. And then who else is shot? And made Chris Schnaxenberg, a longtime Activision veteran, the VP of Partnerships and Business Development. Yo. Okay. Yep. Anybody else? That's quite a world-class team being assembled and the serious dedication to the future of gaming. I really don't see how any of those people are like the Avengers of gaming at all. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, and look who wrote it. Tim Sweeney. I think they used this too when they called the initiative a world-class team. The future of gaming are Windows, Xbox, Minecraft, Call of Duty, and world-class studios. You know, Tim Sweeney glazing that Microsoft ass, dude. Trying to get that Epic Store on there because you suck again. He knows that Fortnite hurting. World class. Well, those are the people that she hired. Well, good luck to M-Balls. Hopefully he doesn't turn it into the triple Xbox. But I don't like somebody coming in and saying AAA games are not the future anymore. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan. Oh, is this? Oh, let's see. What is this? Xbox just hired new chief strategy officer. Here's his commentary on exclusives for Xbox. Xbox, which has never held more than a third of a console market, but usually ranges between 10th and a 6th. Ugh. Also explains why there is now such a focus on cross-platform publishing. Most players are on other devices, including PC, and it's no longer reasonable to bet you can attract them to yours, least of all in the tens of millions. And that sounds like a you problem, and that's exactly what it is. It's a you problem. See? That last sentence, Nintendo and Sony don't have that problem. They could just say, yeah, we're not doing PC, and you're going to come to us for Wolverine, and you're going to stay for GTA. Wolverine gets you in the door. GTA says you're lifer. The problem is Microsoft don't have that Wolverine. They don't have that God of War. They don't have that Uncharted. They don't have that Insomniac studio. They don't have that Naughty Dog studio. Yes, they take forever to make games, but when they do come out, they are games that say, line up, and that's where you're coming here. And that's what that guy said. He's like, we use our first party to show third party what they can do with our hardware, and we inspire them to make games and to partner with us. Because without content, the PlayStation is just a box. The problem Microsoft has had since Halo 5 is that they can't attract people to their platform. And least of all, in tens of millions. They could bring a couple over, but that's their problem. And the only way you're going to attract people to your platform is with compelling content. That's why I said the one person that needed to be fixed is still there. Matt Bootylicious. He has to go. Because under him, that Xbox studios of gaming have been trash. And he has ruined franchises that people grew up with because he has not overseen it properly and managed these studios. He let the initiative fall apart. Matt Booty did that. He canceled Perfect Dark, William Anglo, exactly. Because he couldn't get that team together. He sounded like, oh, yeah, we got the Bootleg Avenger studio helping us out. You have a third-party studio helping out make a first-party game? Oh, yeah, it's normal. No, it's not, Booty. What are you talking about? The game was in trouble because your leadership and the oversight of the initiative fell apart. There was turmoil, and they couldn't get on the same page. One side thought they were making indie. One side said they're making quadruple A. Who's the boss to tell them that? And this is where Microsoft has hurt the most. They could change the icons. They could change the logos. They could change the infrastructure. They could do player now. They could listen to feedback. They could change the achievements. You could change the dashboard. You could change the hardware. Give them different hardware. Tell them to play places. Tell them to subscribe. Tell them to play on the cloud. And that's why all these years that's been the talk. And guess what happened? Nothing has worked. Why? Because they do not have the content to attract gamers to their console, to their ecosystem, to their services, to their cloud, to their platform, wherever it may be. That's the issue. It's not about where. It's not about who you play with. It's not about when you play. It's always about the what. I like that. Where can I play it? Thank you. It's not where can I play. I don't know what I want. That they went in reverse. It was like, let me tell you everywhere you can play. And then you're like, well, there's nothing I want to play. And that's why it fell apart. Because you're just like, oh, thanks for telling me I can play on 7 different devices. Okay, I want to play a God of War. Yeah, that's not a game we have. Well, what games you have? Here are our games. Like, oh, I don't want to play any of those. Oh, then it doesn't matter where I play. And that's the problem Microsoft has. Oh, we're going to fix that. Now I'm bringing in these guys and these people and these people. It still doesn't fix the essential issue in the what. Now, Gears has some potential, but guess what? Gears 4, exclusive, didn't do anything for Xbox. Gears 5, exclusive. Series X, didn't do anything for Xbox. Halo Infinite, exclusive, didn't do anything for Xbox. Starfield, the biggest IP, the most prestigious game of the generation, didn't do anything for Xbox or Game Pass. None of them did. All of them were in Game Pass. All of them were exclusive. Not on a PlayStation in Xbox terms. Didn't do anything. It just happened to be over the last year they put these games on PlayStation. And what happens? They boost up when they get sold on PlayStation. This is what happens when you put it on PlayStation. You think if they did this and put it on Xbox, you think that would have that kind of jump? They'll say, when's it in Game Pass? We need it in Game Pass. But under Matt Booty, he has ruined. That's right, Space Money. Space Money. Halo, Gears, Crackdown, Forza Motorsport. That's another game. Forza Motorsport was their GTA competitor. It is dead. Forza Motorsport's done. They killed it after 6 years of development. Forza Motorsport done. Compulsion Games was purchased, and they spent 7 years to give a game out in South of Midnight. And what's crazy, it took 7 years for it to come out on Xbox. It took only less than 1 year for it to come out to PlayStation. Was it worth to buy them? 7 years of having that studio open to make South of Midnight. And then in less than a year, they put that game out on PlayStation. That tells me what great production that would be. Oh, that's horrible. State of K3, still a ghost. 2018, 2017, they purchased them. They had, when they were independent, they made State of K1, State of K2. Microsoft buys them. Dude, they're on cruise control for 7 years. And State of K3 is not coming out this year. That shows the management issue that's at Microsoft. How do you have a studio that made games faster when you didn't own them? That when you buy them, they go disappear. And you're telling me here, right now, 2026, almost 10 years later, Rare has nothing else to do than to provide Sea of Thieves updates to a game that's 10 years old? That's all that Rare can do? Who was pumping out games and IP and original characters, Banjo, Conker, Blast Corps, or Blast Ops, whatever the hell they did. Making Donkey Kongs and all that other stuff. And Rare is now still doing updates in a decade? Who's running that studio? Matt Booty, what are you doing? I thought these studios were for production. How the hell you have these 6 and 7 years to put? That's all they're doing is doing updates? No new games from them at all? And what's crazy is that you wait all these years, like for Forza, for 6 years, for Forza Motorsport, and it comes out gimped, not ready for PC performance, and content stopped coming in less than a year. You're done with it. They spent 7 years to make that Forza game. Raspberry Fur Day. Right? That's how I say gaming night. So, like, that's what I mean. The one person there that just destroyed gaming, I believe it or not, I don't even think it was Phil. It was Matt Booty. Booty went unchecked. And the studio's just horrible. Yeah, Ben's studio could probably release a game before State of Decay 3. Like, it's crazy. After they got game canceled. But my thing is, okay, fine. If you're gonna like take 5 and 6 years to make a game, like Naughty Dog, right? If Naughty Dog is making a game for that, you know, when that game comes out, it's not gonna be like, oh yeah, we're missing things. The 60 frames will come later. We'll have to add a couple of game modes. It's not really optimized for PlayStation. There's some hiccups here. We're not supporting PSSR yet, and you're not going to get all that. Oh, yeah, well, we got to fix some things. A couple of patches are going to come. You know when that game comes out, it is going to be polished to the T. It is going to be jaw-dropping. It is going to be doing things we've never seen. With lighting, with graphics, with animation. That's what you expect. And you're like, okay, you go let it cook. You're cooking. But when you say Forza, oh, that's cooking. No, it comes out raw. That's the problem. Halo. It took so long between Halo 5 and Halo Infinite that you're like, oh, well, just let 343 cook. Comes out missing co-op. They don't have the season straightened out for seasonality in a service game that they've been talking about. That's not what you expect when you have a studio spending that long to make a game. It shouldn't come out half-baked or look like Craig. Where's the lighting and stuff? Like, that's the game you've been cooking up for 6 years. It looks horrible. And that's what Microsoft got a reputation for. They take forever, delay their game. Starfield, same thing. Starfield got delayed. Redfall got delayed a year. What the hell did those games look like if they would have came out in 2022? What would Starfield and Redfall look like? Redfall was supposed to come out in the summer. It got delayed a year and still did hit 30 frames and had popping like crazy and was not optimized and was shit. And got vampires stuck behind benches with stupid-ass AI. That's after a year delay. Starfield shipped at 30 frames, loading screens, empty planets, no traversal system, loading screens galore, pop-up windmills on universes all over the place. That is after a year delay. Who is running the place? That's my case. But Matt Booty needed to be replaced. Get him out of there. Because without that stuff that I just talked about, no matter who you bring in, no matter what you put an Xbox sticker on and PC hardware, nothing is gonna. You're not gonna create an ecosystem on Windows Store. You're not gonna create an Xbox console. It's not gonna be back. Nothing's gonna be back if you don't have the games that people want to play. People will have FOMO to play, and they're only playable on your hardware. But you got to get those other ones. You got to make a great game, make people want a great game that they must play, and then you put it on your hardware exclusively, and that's the trifecta to get people on your, not just console, but on your entire platform, your ecosystem. That's what you need. That's why none of it's working. That's why cloud's not working for them. That's why PC games are not working for them, because they got to make the games that people want. Forza Horizon 6 is a perfect example. But again, they didn't even tout the exclusivity because they announced it for PlayStation without even a release date to take away the exclusivityness of Forza Horizon, that FOMO. Because they prematurely announced the PlayStation version, going, don't worry, we're coming over there. That's stupid marketing. But that's a perfect example of a game. But the thing is that game is not really doing anything new except the location. So is it going to bring in new customers who weren't interested in Forza 5 and 4? No. So it's a great game, but it's kind of like, it's like a routine. It's like what Forza Motorsport used to be when it came out every 2 years. It was a solid racing game, but it was like, yeah, that's it. Like, you haven't done much. So it's just going to keep the Forza heads happy. Which is a lot. But it's a great game. It's quality. But it really, they need more of it. But that kind of caliber game with that kind of traction to it, you need a bunch of that stuff. And that's how you get this ball going. And they don't have that. But she could appoint all she wants. And the thing that I'm not falling for. Oh, actually, speaking about Forza, somebody put this El Gamer Infamato. I don't know who the hell this person is, but he's like, these are 2 expansions that would be perfect for Forza. This guy, I was like, oh man, Horizon Ride with motorbikes. Yes. And then this one, Anime Horizon, dude. Yes. Now, see, those 2 expansions come out, you got my attention. That would be awesome. That should have been in the game already. But those are the kind of cool things that they should be doing. But watch, they'll do Hot Wheels again. I thought that was cool to point out. I wanted to point that out. But one of the things that I'm not falling for is this whole thing where, the guy's job is to make it the Xbox console back. Like, you realize when they refer to Xbox console, dude, she is lining up her team, telling you now. Yeah, anime racing will be awesome. Even if they had like a skin on it, like a cool cartoon skin. I'm telling you right now, when Xbox talks about bringing back console and the console market, Asha is preparing. She's not trying to recover Series X to turn it into the 360. She is lining up her team to be uniformed and actionable for Project Helix, a PC hybrid, or PC, basically. Because they are making a reference device that needs to be built by OEMs, because other OEMs are going to do it. And that is why they need to be uniform, because they need to use that as a reference device and get Asus on board and Acer and get them all on track to convince them, too, that this is a device they should be making and that there's a market for it. This PC console, a small PC that has the Xbox overlay and will play PC games. That's it. That's what she's focusing on. She's not focusing on bringing back the 360 days that everybody who follows her and talks to her thinks they're telling her that. And this is the one thing that I wanted to bring up. I brought this up on Monday when I was talking to M. Shout out to M on there. That everybody thinks these updates that Asha is doing is to bring back the brand to the core Xbox Series console. And I said this on Monday's show. I said all the animations, the reboots, the achievements, all that kind of stuff, all she's doing is basically, quote, launching Project Helix stuff before Project Helix actually launches. Like, she's not building this to give the Series X an identity that makes everybody want to go out and go buy one. No. She's basically doing the next gen marketing upgrade and just giving that stuff out now, so that when PC hybrid gets introduced, it's not like this new thing. It's like, oh, all my stuff was over there. This is the logo. Xbox app on PC. This was the startup logo. Look at that. They used the new one with the startup animation. That's on Series X. That's exactly what they're doing. They are already implementing the Project Helix stuff and uniformity between the Xbox app and the Series X, because they want that transition to kind of fool you into thinking that, oh yeah, this is just an Xbox. But meanwhile, when you boot up that screen, you got all PC stuff behind you. And there's your boot up screen. Like that. The PC app got it too. And that's the uniformity that you want. So, we will see where it goes from here. But it's going to be fun. When you got an M ball and an M booty, oh man, it's going to be a fun time. And we got Be Seated. Bring it back full circle. State of play. BV. How did Sony break the internet? I didn't hear any announcements yet. The big state of play is coming. 2 weeks with Wolverine. That's pretty exciting. And also, too, you want to see something else? Just to kind of highlight the breaking of the internet? Watch this. Let me see where I have that with the state of play. Let me see how I find this. It was where is it? They show the comparison of like the internet looking at let me see the impressions account, like the impressions. Dude, it's like went crazy. Let's see. Somebody tweeted it out. I don't know if I can find it. But like the impressions are like going crazy on that tweet about the state of play. It was confirmed to be 90 minutes. $7 million views. Oh wait, let's see. I can't find it. 60+ minutes in the gameplay. Yep, first state of play ever announced nearly 2 weeks in advance. I don't know. Take that for what you will. It's the closest thing that we're going to get to E3, and it's the first state of play that's been announced that is 2 weeks in advance, and we know it's Wolverine, and we will see what else is going to be there. But it's pretty big-ass news, and I think GTA is going to be there as well. This is the blue. Yo, this is the blue for Amazon Games. That guy. And Bull. Hey, man. You can bring all she wants in there. We'll see. We will see what they got cooking.
Watch.
Yeah, this is the guy.
No, they're not.
Yo, dude, this guy.
So they're gonna send all the.
This guy did Avowed. This guy's wild. It was freaking nice. This guy did Avowed. Watch this. Did you see this? Did you see this clip? I thought it was pretty funny in Forza.
They're gonna send all the cars to the other lanes. Watch. No, they're not.
The fucking eyes, dude.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
So they're gonna send all the cars to the other lanes.
I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord.
Watch. No, they're not.
Oh, shoes and
praying for my life. And then the smoke got her. Yeah, I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time.
Hit that like button, grinders.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up.
Yeah, fucking bug eyes. Oh shit, man. Anyway. Hey, Walter, what's this? Oh no, man. Yo, it is a funny. Yeah, he's looking at two models at the same time. Hey, Chris Spring Jr. Oh man, dude, I'm telling you, man, it is crazy out there. It is a funny thing. They are doing petitions for Asha to make exclusives. PlayStation saying we're back, exclusives only on PC, and no more PC. And here's our biggest state of play 2 weeks in advance, coming cooking. Asha building a team, you know. Listen, I think she's serious about trying to fix stuff, but I don't think she's gonna fix the stuff that you want fixed. That's what I think. I think that's where I'm not falling for it. You know, I think that when she says it's the wordplay, she says console, she's talking about a different vision than what a traditional person would think about Xbox console. I think she's building the Project Helix team and the Windows PC being the future of gaming for their division. That's why the people she's putting there, she's replacing Xbox legends, Xbox old things with her AI Amazon team. Yeah. They got a whole different plan. And I don't know if they're willing to just say, hey, let's just make a game just for Xbox Series X to sell some consoles. Yeah, I don't think so. And I don't think she's in the business of selling 100 million Project Helixes. And that's exactly what it is, the transition team. And nobody wants to admit that because she's saying those things to kind of glaze and pacify the fans right now. But she is total manipulation. And the reason why I say that is because she went in quick and fast to the influences, to the right people that were on Phil Spencer's love letter list, and just kind of just said the things that she knew would get a reaction. There was no learning period about 6 or 7 months before she kind of addressed of Xbox. She still never addressed Xbox. All her stuff has been supposedly to her team, and they've been using that to get out to us. She has yet to get on a video and say what her plan is at all. It's always been memos to a team that leak. Like I said, it's going to be very interesting seeing how she moves during FanFest, even if she's there or allowed to do interviews. She may not. She may not be doing interviews. She may kind of just be in the background. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. And I'm going to tell you, these next 4 weeks, man, this next month is going to be wild. And I'm going to tell you another fact. You want to keep it locked here at the Gaming Grindhouse because, yo, it's going to be funny, fun, educational, and entertaining. That's all I'm going to say because it's setting it up to be 2026, the E3. They're lined up, man. If Asha's going to bring the pain and Gears looks awesome, I'm down for it. PlayStation cooking, be seated in the theater, I'm down there for it. And I think Xbox going to be talking a lot about Project Helix. That's her plan. That's the showcase is going to be day one Project Helix, what that future is going to look like. And while she's jerking around with that, maybe some Xbox guys like that stuff. I don't know why you keep buying more hardware for ecosystem that we don't know what's it about. But I'm telling you right now, PlayStation is not sitting down and taking that back seat. I think that this thing is going to cook the state of play. But we will see. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't think it's going to affect them that much. Like, I think GTA is still going to blow the roof off everything. Wolverine by itself is going to be fine. But it's all that extra stuff, those extra surprises and extra stuff that they could bring to lead and show why these games are built for PlayStation and only on PlayStation. Those are the things we're looking for. So grinders, hit that like button. Subscribe to the Grindhouse if you're new. Check out Monday's video. And I'm going to be doing a game and grind. Probably we'll do some Forza Horizon, see how that game runs. And, see how it looks. And, we'll finish up Directive 2080. And then jump back into Soros or Crimson Desert. So I know Liquid Data said, check out that Crimson Glaze. He put the link in the chat. Also, too, I forgot to mention, the Grindhouse Discord, trying to get back into it to make sure that everybody's there. But while we got the grinders here and 180 people here, I'm gonna put the Discord up, and we're gonna keep working on that Gaming Grindhouse Discord. So let me put that up here. It's good ways to chat up with the grinders. Also, maybe we could pull some into shows, and you guys can get on the show and we could chat it up. So let me share what grinds my gears. Where is it? There we go. And I'm going to put the Discord in here for everybody there. So join on in the Gaming Grindhouse Discord. It's lit there. And also put your funny memes in there too, and maybe get featured on the show. Also, I want to say happy birthday to Thrifty. He usually goes live tonight, but he is celebrating his birthday. So happy birthday, Thrifty. Shout out to you. Go watch his show on Wednesday nights in the playground over there, the Gaming Den over there. Happy birthday, Thrifty, out there. But yeah, there's the grinding Discord. The Galactic Glaze. That's right. That's right, Goku. Sony not messing around anymore. Oh, Dookie Kick says Gears versus Wolverine will be glorious. Listen, but you want to do a Dookie Kick? That's what we want. We want the best of whatever's the best of Xbox and what awesome is PlayStation, and make those comparisons. Let's see. Let's see if they can cook Gears. I mean, I'm excited for Gears. We will see. It's delayed till tomorrow. Thank you, Josh. But that's what you want. You want them both swinging at each other, begging for our money, and showing what they got to offer. But those are the glory days. But yeah, it's going to be very fun. Good time. Gaming Den is tomorrow. Yes, it was delayed. Usually it was on Wednesday nights. Gamer Entertainment. That's right. That's what we do here. But yeah, man. It's all good. And I think there'll be some legacy stuff, too, at the State of Play. Let's hopefully, man. Hey, man, we're all glazed up. Let's go. It's that E3 season. I wonder what Jeff Keighley's going to show. We'll talk about that at another show there. But, man, Fable may turn out. Yeah, maybe they got to show more Fable. I definitely agree, Dookie. They got to show more Fable. That wasn't enough. They need more. So hopefully they do. And that's the thing that always gets me grind my gears about them, is that when it comes to showing, Asha could talk about all the people she appoints and all this other stuff and all what the mission, her memos, and all that stuff. But when it comes to showing games, they fall flat. They fall flat. They talk wrong. They talk too much devs. They don't show enough gameplay. The game doesn't look ready, or it's not ready, gets delayed, and they fall flat when it comes to showing the games. And that should be the most important part. But they run their mouth and talk so much about everything else. Hardware and this and our new team and changing logos and our system updates. Just show the freaking games and make us want to buy them. That's it. Simple. And start from there. You don't need mission statements. Just show some goddamn great games for us to play. That's it. Grind Hoosin. What is that? Nassim said what? What did Nassim say? Nassim said PSSL Lite coming to PS5. Oh, interesting. Oh, they're going to bring it down to the PS5 because it's only on the PS5 Pro? Interesting. Yeah, I know. We'll see. We will see. That's what I said. They always come to, when it comes down to games, it is always like half steps, and they don't blow the roof off. So hopefully they don't do that with Gears. But we already had Gears 4 and 5. But this is the new team. This is the first Gears without Rod Ferguson. So we will see. Again, first Gears without Rod Ferguson. So we will see where it goes from there. And it's bringing back Classic, Marcus, and Dom. And it's E-Day. So it's going to be interesting to see the weapons. There's no Lampet. There's no, a lot of those weapons like the Driller and the stuff from Gears 3 and all the crazy weapons we used in Gears 4 and Gears 5. I don't know how that fits in Gears E-Day because that's the prequel to Gears 1 when it was simple shotgun and chainsaws and sniper rifles. There was not a lot of all these fancy weapons we got in the later Gears games that they had. You know, it was Hammer of Dawn. It was it was just like 4 or 5 weapons. So if E-Day, I don't know what they're going to do. You know, we'll see. I don't know if they can introduce like future weapons in the prequel. But Fable got a hard, you know, Crimson Desert up there. Like, dude, maybe Crimson Desert has expansion or has, I don't know. I don't know how much they added to that thing, but Crimson Desert really, you know, Fable got a big battle this year with RPGs, man. We will see, grinders, but keep it locked here. Gamer Entertainment, and it's awesome time. Hit that like button, subscribe. We'll be also doing a member balcony show. So if you didn't get a membership, just for $5, you get to the balcony. You get exclusive music that I make. And also, too, you get to the balcony where you create the topics, and we have a cool hangout there as well. Plus, you get all the members' videos access. So if you didn't get a membership, it's only $5, cheaper than Game Pass. And become a Grindhouse Grinder VIP, and we take you to the balcony. If you want all the music and also help with topics, you could be an Ultimate Grinder for the 10. But you could do the 5 for the Ultimate VIPs. For the VIPs. And go to the balcony when we do that show in a few days or weeks. I don't know. I might do it this week and next week. But definitely we're doing a balcony show there. But thank you. Those are all the announcements, grinders. And hit that like button. Share it out. I think we got to over 100 likes. I didn't put any goals. This is an impromptu show. But we are out, grinders. Thank you again. And more music will be coming your way. It's just been real busy. And I got to get some more music out. We got some fun topics to make some songs about, though. I'll tell you that. Definitely, we got some fun topics there. So, hit that like button, share it out, grinders again. Good night. And here's a big booty problem. No, I got a good song. No, we're gonna end on what the Gears is. I got a good song. We're doing this one. Yeah, nah, we're going with a good one. State of Play, baby. Oh yeah. State of Play coming.
Let's go. Lobby full, names in the queue, thumbs ready like what we gonna do. Countdown, clock in my chest, whole squad all saying we next. Big screen glow on my face, I'm zone. New world waiting on press start tone.
Oh yeah, baby, here we go. It's coming. June 2nd.
State of Play, we go insane. Level up again, feel it in my veins. Push it to the edge, breaking every frame. State of Play, say my name. State of Play, we go insane. We go insane. Level up again, riding on the way. Hype train coming, I'm the one they crave. Train coming, I'm the one they crave. Yeah, chat going wild, flood of emotes, leaks in the air, rumors they float. Boss fight hard, pounding like rage. Every new drop got me out my cage. One shot, this is that reveal. Whole room freeze when the logo sees. State of Play, we go insane. Level up again, feel it in my veins. Push it to the edge, breaking every frame.